So, who thought it was a good idea to do spell work on me? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, dear? Because my thing is, it's not giving vicious. I got lip gloss all on my lips. It's not giving me vicious. It's like you want answers to something. What do you want? What do you want? I woke up right into the shit. The thing is that the shit didn't even make it to me. I just knew somebody was trying to do some work on me. Whatever. I'm about to give you a reading. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. I have a life. I have a life. So even though I get more time to do what I do, to be myself, to be able to hear all this type of stuff, my weekend was pretty busy. Because the thing is, you want to know why I ain't hear you? Because you speaking that evil shit on me. You speaking, because the thing is that you think in order to get my attention that you have to be negative because you want me to check you, you want me to address you. But my gift of clairvoyance, I don't hear that low vibrational shit. So unless you're talking from a place of love, I'm not going to hear you. So you probably been out here projecting, talking shit about me or talking shit to me in the spirit. I'm not going to respond to that. Whoever you're working with, this is why I'm trying to tell you, no. This person does not know me. They don't know me. I outgrew them. They're on an old consciousness that I used to be on. So you listening to that person, that's not going to help you. Because that's how that other person used to deal with me. That's not what it is no more. I have outgrown that. So now you have to figure out a new approach as to how to get my attention. Obviously, the witchcraft be working, which is why you keep doing the shit. My thing is, thank you. Why don't you just reach out for a reading? And why don't we set up a Zoom so we can see who you are, so you won't have to be so mysterious. Maybe we'll get some answers and some clarity. Maybe you'll get what you're looking for if you just be straightforward and stop worrying about if I'm going to gaslight you, because I know that person trying to put fear into your ear. They're going to try to make you, because you know what that person did? That person, I reached out to that person, they tried to gaslight me. Okay, a lot of individuals that I have connections with on the internet, like a lot of people, they be trying to gaslight because motherfuckers know who I am. So they know that I know certain shit. And see, it's different because their spirit will be in love with me, but their human is jealous of me. And it's crazy because a lot of people who are jealous of me, their spirit loves me. This is how I can tell when individuals are in alignment and when they're not in alignment, because the energy, the spirit does not align with the human. So the thing is that when it comes to that man, he's still like me. He just trying to sabotage. Because he don't want to see me happy. He don't want to see me move on. So he's going to dedicate the rest of his life to If I can't have her, nobody can. It's not gonna work. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way he be thinking. So when it comes to advice that you get from him about me, it's not gonna work because he's trying to set you up for failure. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, so he's trying to be in your ear. He's trying to get in your ear because, I mean, it's kind of like he's trying to use you to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So he's putting all this dumb shit into your ear. He's trying to make you afraid of me. I don't understand why you're dealing with that person anyway. Are you paying him? You're not even paying him. So what's up? You chose him to be your guide. He's not a good guide. Sorry. That is the truth. My thing is that he may be good at what he do, but when it come to you, it's not gonna work because he know that you're trying to get close to me. So he's gonna try to sabotage you. Okay, and the thing is that he deal with a very sabotaging ass woman. So all that feminine energy that he's pulling from a dark, tainted mental mess. So he's not thinking clearly. You're not going to be thinking clearly because you're letting him guide you. You need to stop letting him guide you because he's not good for you. He's trying to lead you to a place of being traumatized. That's why he's trying to encourage you to do so much except for coming to me yourself. And everything that I do, everything that I say, he's trying to manipulate it. He obsessed with me. If you feel a strange obsession for me too, it's because of him. He's doing work on you. He's doing work on me. He's trying to do work on me. He may be influencing you to do work on me because he out here trying to be a shapeshifter. He trying to cloak himself. He's trying to cloak you. He's trying to confuse me. He can't. He know who my girl is, and he know he ain't fucking with her. Do he know who she is? Yes, he do. And now he know I know about her too. And that's my girl, not yours. She reflects my power, not yours. Did he use her? He tried to use her. You see, this is the shit I be saying. When people are very destructive, they're always trying to divide and conquer. They're always trying to use other people against each other. That's my girl. She sees her purity and her innocence in me because it's genuine. He's not genuine. And you best to stay away from her. Because you don't want to deal with the both of us merging with each other. You not even worth it. You ain't nothing to go to war for. You petty change. You don't even make $1. But you really tried to use her. She gifted, ain't she? And you think just because she on that dark shit that you could keep her in pain and use her at your disposable. No. You can't. She's been with me, and ever since we've been connected, I've been loving on her. So you can forget it. So for who this reading is for, the one who keep contacting me. Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. Stop fucking with him. Stop listening to him. He trying to play everybody. I know you innocent, but you not gonna hide from me neither. Cause you all hooked up with him. I can't trust him. How I know I can trust you? Cause that's how I'm feeling. I feel like I can't trust you because you not showing up. You trying to hide. Stop fucking with me, because celebrities be reaching out to me with these fake ass accounts all the goddamn time, which is why I don't even try to go through, try to make motherfuckers uncomfortable with asking them a whole bunch of questions. That's why when they email me, they DM me, I just give them the goddamn reading. Everybody, because motherfuckers probably don't know if they can trust me or not. I don't know if I could trust their asses neither. Shit. The feeling is mutual. And then on top of that, if you think about it, everything done through electronics can be recorded. So if somebody send me an email, and like if it's a well-known person and they send me an email, well, they don't want me to be showing nobody, oh, I work with this person, I do this, I do that. But see, motherfuckers, they don't think that I'm professional. I don't give a fuck, because I don't want to work with anybody who don't believe in me. Because if you don't believe in me, bitch, you don't believe in yourself. You can't see me, it's because you can't see yourself. You too damaged. You need to go elsewhere. You need to hit up that infinite waters. That's what you need to, that's where you need to go. Right. You got to go through there before you come here. Because people trying to skip and they trying to come straight to me. No, you need to go back. You need to go over there. But when it comes to you, you know, it's something else going on with you, and you know it, and you know that I know it too. So, I mean, I'm getting, you know, I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to be patient. Because I'm trying to give you time to figure out the shit. I know you trying to figure out what approach. Okay, I'm trying to give you time to figure that out. I don't care. I know what's going on. I'm trying to get straight to the point. But if you're not going to be honest, if you're not going to be brave, if you're not going to show up, your secret safe with me. You the one being all sneaky. I'm full blown out here. Out in the open, exposed, naked out this bitch. You don't have no reason to sit up here and feel like you got to hide from me. I'm just saying. Because everybody think to get my attention is to play around with the dark shit. It definitely is. Because I'm very intrigued and fascinated by it. But it gets annoying sometimes too. Like, stand in the light. Motherfuckers be thinking I want to use their name to get popularity. Please, I don't want to be associated with some of the people. I don't want to be associated with some of the people that be hitting me up. They think that they all that. They think it's all that. Well, I don't want to be associated with you, because if motherfuckers see me with you, then people gonna think I got money. Next thing I know, I'm gonna have to worry about motherfuckers trying to break into my house. Can somebody think about me? Other, you know what I'm saying? Can somebody think about me? Can somebody think about what shit is gonna be like for me? Everybody's so worried about themselves. They think that they just so big and they just so bad. Half of you motherfuckers got all that money and don't want to pay for no fucking reading. Your ungrateful ass. That's why I do it for free. Because if you don't appreciate it, the shit gonna come back on your ass. If you paid, there will be no attachment. You out here paying all these other fake ass bitches out here, and some of them tricking behind the screens. Stop fucking with me. I'm just saying, we got some shit that fell out. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords here. Then we have the Knight of Swords. So two people was defeated. They want to understand, they got questions about how you knew something, about how you know something about something. Okay, but these individuals, they're very pessimistic, which means that before they get any type of answers, they need to be working on their mental health, because the truth is going to fuck them up. Okay? So the thing is that somebody had to be in the mindset to where they had to deliver some type of truth. Sometimes I don't feel like this is gaslighting. I feel like it's giving me, this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. Because it's two people trying to play games. And these two people trying to figure out how this motherfucker know what we're doing. For one, this is minor arcana, so it's low vibrational. So if somebody has a heightened perspective about behavior, they're going to be able to see through the low vibing behavior. It's obvious. So before these two individuals get their answer or get the truth, that y'all need to work on y'all mental health, because the truth, you are not it's a big truth and you're not ready for it. I feel like it's going to be, I do pick up devastating, but I don't want to say devastating. But I feel like it's going to be devastating because it's like they're going to find out that they tried to come for like a real life Messiah. And these people are probably very biblical. They're probably very religious. You know what I'm saying? And they may consider themselves to be top notch, whatever their religion is, Christian, Catholic, whatever. It's funny because, everybody wants to promote God as being love. But one thing I don't understand how the church promotes loves, but you can't accept homosexuals. That's a big ass contradiction. My mom became an ordained minister. She's actually been wanting to do it for years. I've been telling her to do it for years. She finally did it after my grandmother died, which is real funny. But, she gave this big sermon about love, but then she on the internet talking shit about her, about gay people, but her daughter is gay. So my thing is, girl, you don't know shit about love and it's showing. But that performance that you practice so well had people convinced. But this is what I be telling people, because sociopaths will put on a performance. Sociopaths, they have personality disorders too. Okay, so they're like actors and actresses out here putting on performances in real life. You see, because my thing is, I ain't even watched my mama's sermon because I said that shit is a spell. Look at her dressed in all black in the house of God. That's not purity. Why is she protecting herself? Because she's about to spell all of these people. But I tell you one thing, she ain't get everybody, because my son had that crystal on his ass. So she may have gotten to everybody else up in there, but she ain't get to me. She ain't get to my son. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what they babe, you gotta understand. It's certain shit that I can see. It's certain shit that I know because I had to grow up with it. I had to grow up in darkness. I was raised by the devil itself, baby. And now she's disguised as a fucking minister. That goes to show me you can't trust shit that you see. And that's the thing, people be trying to cover up with titles, and people be trying to cover up who they really are with trying to have a certain position, so people won't question them. It's all about the look. You supposed to be talking about God. God is about faith. But you got to sit up here and look the part and have the credentials, because you really don't have the gift. You really don't have the truth. It's not in you. Hey, I'm just saying. So anyway, that's on that outside. I don't know why I went into all of that. I don't know. If motherfuckers must be sending me energy, don't send me energy if you don't want me to read it. Anyway, when it comes to you, you're thinking about how you're going to maintain your individuality and what is expected of you in the world. Okay, so something is going to come, something is going to happen, something is going to come into your life to where you're going to be able to put one down. Whenever we deal with twos, it's about choices. Do you want to be what is expected of you, or do you want to be the individual? Whatever you choose is what is going to bring in the blessing. So if you're kind of stuck, right, it's kind of like, I choose to be an individual. So what's going to happen is that a blessing is going to come in that is going to force you to make another choice in choosing your individuality. And this is how you build up the momentum in moving towards a manifestation. Okay, so it would be the opposite effect too if you choose to do what is expected of you. So you're going to get more opportunities that are going to help you make those choices to move into more of doing what is expected of you. Okay. I got the power. Ooh, it's a lot of pressure. Somebody is putting a pressure on a sister. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. Boundaries. Very good. Boundaries. At the same time, this is kind of like you may see the number 111. Then on top of that, you got the Magician in reverse. So we'll get to that. But 111 is going to be a synchronicity. So 111 it can be like a thumbs up. You know, when it comes to building relationships, so you may be building on a relationship, or you may be building on something to where the foundation that you and somebody else are setting is a foundation based off of respect. Okay, so when it comes to privacy, when it comes to boundaries, you know what I'm saying, hey, you know, I want more of my privacy. You know, if I'm in the bathroom taking a shit, I really don't want you to come in there and busting in there and asking me a whole bunch of questions. Understandable. Okay, so you know, you got the safe, right? The other person may have the number to the safe, right? Even though you have the number to the safe, I need you to understand. I want you to understand that that is my safe. So anytime that you want to go in there, I would appreciate if you would ask me first. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so when it comes to relationships, it's you and somebody else, to where with starting off a relationship, friendship, whatever, it's a relationship, okay? Somebody you're relating to. It's kind of like the two of you are talking and discussing things that you have been through within relationships, previous relationships, and it's a thumbs up because the individual, the two of you are able to talk about the role in which that you played within your relationships. You see what I'm saying? Both of y'all take accountability. You know how sometimes when people break up, they're always trying to make it seem like they were a victim. And sometimes motherfuckers be trying to make it seem like their whole relationship history, they have just been a victim. That's a red flag, because it takes two to tango. Sometimes we are victims, okay? Because sometimes I go in talking about my ex a lot. But, I mean, shit, it's a lot of shit that I could have done different in that situation. But my mind was already made up. Child. My mind was already made up. So I wasn't willing to put any patience, any understanding. I had seen the shit that I needed to see. You know, because I had been overlooking red flags for a long time, to the point to where shit was just blowing up in my face. Like, girl, see, it's right here. It's right here. See, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, whatever. You know, there's things we could do differently, especially when we're young, and then when we grow and when we have had experiences in between time, you know, we learn more about ourselves. So, you know, good job. That's how you start off as a winner. Okay? I'm just saying. It's true. Okay, so the Magician in reverse. Somebody's antics did not work. Okay. All right, so now we have a situation here with romance. Okay, so you can't manifest a romantic situation. So the question is, what you gonna do? Okay, there's a woman here, but I feel like there may be two women. So is this for a man? This reading is for a man, and he's dealing with two women. Okay, so my thing is, I feel like he was dealing with two women, but I feel like he couldn't manifest one. Okay, so we're going to take her out of here. He couldn't manifest her. So in not being able to manifest her, that tells him he cannot control her mind. Okay? So but he likes this but with this other woman, he can control her mind, and he likes her energy. Okay? So this is what he chose. Now the thing is that he got the Seven of Swords here. So he's lying. He's lying to her. You're lying to her. I just gave you a thumbs up. And your ass lying. You lying about shit well, you could get away with it because she's easily mind controlled. So whatever. I mean, I'm not here to save nobody. But I do see this other person you tried to manifest. That's who you want to have a romantic experience with. But what's up? Why are you so controlling? Why are you so controlling? It's giving insecure. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's giving. Like you can't just be in the love vibe with somebody. You have to be in control. You the type of person, you don't like dating people like yourself. So there may be certain things about yourself that you don't appreciate. And so when your love interest displays that, you get upset. So you met your match. But the thing is that just like you're not going to let anybody manifest you and control you, that other person is not either. But you're very intrigued by that other person. All you want to do is experience romance with them. You're not looking for sex. You don't want a relationship. It's like you just want to spend like a day with this person. You just want to chill. You just want to spend a day with them. But I kind of feel like too, but I do feel something romantic. It's like you want to pull out all the stops. Yeah, I think that you're a romancer. You're kind of like Casanova. You know what I'm saying? You're not really looking for anything serious out here, but it excites you and it makes you happy to create these romantic experiences. So that's why you need a lot of mind control. Okay. So that's one of the biggest ways that you be manifesting. I understand that because with dealing with a lot of women, you may want to take her to Applebee's. And she gonna be like, you taking me to Applebee's? women be looking so ugly. We look so ugly when we complain. You gonna take me to Applebee's? Do I look like an Applebee's bitch? Right? So anyway, so you want somebody that you can kind of mind control, you can finesse, so they will be okay with everything in which that you're trying to do. But that also tells me too that that's not a woman that you really love and respect. You're just creating that experience and then you're out. You're Casanova. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but it looks like this other person don't want to play. This other person not playing with your ass. Because it's just like, if we going to be together, we going to be together. But the thing is that you don't know everything that you would have with this person. You don't know this person. You don't care to know them. You just want to be able to control so you can get your way. Right. But you can't stop thinking about this other person. You can't stop thinking about them. You can't stop moving towards them. That's why you just keep poking at them. You keep moving towards them slowly. You're trying to present that you want to be friends, but you want to be more than friends. But you do respect this person. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you're trying this Queen of Wands. You're trying to play with this person. You're putting this person on the shelf. This is kind of like backup, But you see, what it is in which that you want. You want it so bad, cause it's kind of like you will just not let go. But with the Seven of Swords here, I mean, what's up? Because that's kind of giving me some type of revenge. So what? You mad because you met your match? That's why I say there's something about yourself that you don't like, you don't appreciate. It's kind of like you don't like and you don't appreciate how powerful you are because you want to be fucking lover boy Casanova. And it's kind of like when you gotta be you and when you gotta be real with these bitches, it just turns them, they get turned off from you. So you need somebody that you can fake it with. But if you got somebody, if somebody is equally yoked to you, they're just like you, don't you think that they will already know that? Maybe they have a couple of tactics that they use too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So maybe it's not that deep. But my thing is, there is some type of revenge. You want some type of revenge. I don't understand, you know, but it could just be that you want to be more than friends. So why the fuck you just say that? Because you don't know this person, you never talk to them, and it's going to be weird if you just go up to them and just spill your whole fucking guts to them. Once again, if they're like you, if somebody did that to you, would you feel that way? Would you be thinking that way? You probably would. You probably would. You probably would. I think anybody would kind of consider that to be a little weird. But my thing is, this is what I'm saying. This goes back to what I said in the beginning of the video. Because my thing is, I used to reach out to motherfuckers. Stop fucking with me because I know that you feeling me. And you sending them vibes. And you sending them vibes thick as a bitch. You know what I be trying to give people grace. I hate playing fucking games. Don't start talking to me like we strangers. Because we're not fucking strangers. This is why... This is the part of yourself. This is the part of yourself that you be trying to hide from people because it's so strong and straightforward. Well, my thing is, baby, you can hide all the fuck you want to. I'm not playing, especially not with these men. Because if I want them, I'm going to get them. Okay? But me as a woman, I have to pipe down because I have to allow for him to lead. I have to allow him to be the man, to feel like he's the man. If he wants to control, I have to, I have to submit to that. That's fine with me. I understand, man. I understand what is expected of me. But my thing is, I need you to see, I need you to see who I really am, though. You understand what I'm saying? And I need you to understand that even with who I am, that, I can be somebody in your life who can love you forever for a lifetime and keep that flame burning as long as you want to. You understand? But of course, it's not just me. I'm not going to be doing all the work. So that's all I'm saying. you know. And then on top of that, I know a lot of men, they don't know how to take me. They don't know what to think. They just be like, what is she? Who is she? Like, what is she? Like, what? I know. I don't know. I'm just tired of trying to pretend like I'm just regular average human being. You know what I'm saying? I deserve to be myself. But I know not to be too weird. You understand what I'm saying? And I know not to be with somebody who doesn't like or appreciate my weirdness, cuz there's a lot of weird things about me. There's a lot of things that individuals will experience when it comes to me too. So, I mean, I know it's a lot. So, when it comes to you, it's a lot for women to handle. They can't get it together. It's you be scaring bitches. You be scaring them. I feel like when it come to sex too, it's kind of like you be throwing down that pound town and them bitches be like, what? But at the same time, they love it because it's kind of like you sexually challenge them. Women feel empowered. You know, when they, especially when it comes to sex. Now, don't be creepy and weird when I say this, but sometimes women, it's kind of like we may be scared or nervous in the bedroom with certain things. And even sometimes when a man is penetrating us and the shit really hurts, we'll sit there and we'll coach ourselves through it, or we're trying to figure out how it's going to be easier to take this shit. You know what I'm saying? But once a woman gets through it, she feels empowered. So, your magic stick be empowering women. My pussy be freeing men. They be freeing their mind, honey. They be out here ready to fly. So we have like the opposite. We have the same but opposite effect. Okay. So let me see. I just keep hearing like it's something big around the pound town. It's something big around that. So what is that? Is it too much? So my thing is, why? So you don't be wanting to have sex? Is that what you saying? You do want to have sex, but you be scaring them. Why you gotta go so deep? Why you gotta go so hard? That shit be hurting. Be like, God damn, nigga about to come through my throat in this motherfucker. Oh, pounding ass nigga. I'm a woman, so I'm gonna tell you what bitches be thinking. Now, don't get me wrong, cause some girls love it. Some girls love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's kind of like a lack of consideration that you're having. So it triggers a woman to where she doesn't feel safe with you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Why can't you pull back on the pound town? Because I feel like this Queen of Wands, this woman really wants you, but you already know she's not ready for you. And that kind of makes you a little disinterested. Being able to have mind control over women, it kind of makes you feel disinterested, true to yourself. At one point in time, it was all good, but now it's kind of like it may be boring. It may be boring to you now. You may be the type of person to where you need more of a challenge. Okay, so I pick up Sagittarius. You may have some Sagittarius in your birth chart. Sagittarius love a challenge, or Aries. You know, I don't know about Aries. Aries be trying to act like they like a challenge, but Aries is very masculine. You know what I'm saying? So Aries is they be trying to play games. You know what I'm saying? Because they really want somebody to chase them, but they be trying to act like they want to chase. The thing is with Aries gets smitten. You know what I'm saying? So when they get smitten, it's like, oh shit. That person don't stand a chance. When Aries gets smitten, it's over. Aries is not going to let up until something happens to where they're no longer attracted to the person. Then all that shit just goes out the window like it never even existed. Yeah. So, anyway, So your mystery person is here. Okay, but anyway, you're trying, because the thing is that I feel like it's getting hard for you to kind of balance back between um being yourself and then being what is expected of you. There's a part of you that just wants to cloak yourself and go to sleep. It's like you want that blue pill. You want to just go back into the world and just act like you're not who you are, and everything that you have experienced and what you have knowledge of doesn't exist, because you can't find some type of, you know, you can't really find the type of stability that you want. But I think that you have also learned that love is not controlling, you know? Well, you need to be a little more honest. The Seven of Swords, I can tell you're somebody, it's like you live in your head. Which is why you probably fucking did the spell work on my ass, because you want me to speak your thoughts. And then you want me to counsel you and relate to you. Well, you may even have people in your life trying to make you feel weird because you're different. You may have been, or you may have created a world or atmosphere to where you could be yourself completely, but maybe something has happened and now you find yourself being surrounded around individuals who just really don't get you. And you're a really nice guy, you're a really soft, nice guy, and you don't appreciate when women like get scared of you having sex with them, because through sex is how you really show somebody how you feel about them. So you have a burning passion for love. Okay, so you know why are you fucking with a fire sign? Because that's just going to create more of what you're trying to tame. You understand what I'm saying? You need some earth or some water. But air manipulates fire. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of need a woman that's more on your level mentally, but I can imagine that's pretty hard for you. Okay? That's pretty hard for you. But then when you found one, it's kind of like you can't mind control her, so you just X her out. You selfish. It's all about you. No way or the highway. Well, that's how the fire sign men be. Aquarius be that way too. It's either my way or no way. I be like, well, damn. I ain't no... Whatever. I ain't going for that shit. A lot of men are like that. I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not dealing with that shit. And see, you have a bit of a problem between separating business from pleasure, because you can give out a lot of opportunities to people, but you be giving opportunities to individuals, to women. You really target women, because that's a part of your seduction process. You're giving me a lot of Capricorn. You're giving me like a lot of Capricorn energy, you know. Capricorn is not necessarily direct. I mean, when Capricorn like you though, Capricorn like you. Capricorn will stalk the fuck out of you. Capricorn will figure out where you be at so they can run into you. You know what I'm saying? Best believe Capricorn already knows some shit about you before they even show up in your life. That shit is true. That shit is true. Ooh, baby. I be like, oh, okay. Shit, Leos do that too. When I first, in 2017, I had this young guy. He was a Leo. I had no idea he was paying attention to me. You know what I'm saying? I came into a shop. He asked everybody in that shop who I was. He found me on social media. He stalked me for 5 months before he reached out to me. this is shit I be saying. Like, people be wondering why I be so tight, because baby, the predators be all up on it. And they done got me a couple of times. I'm not about to get got. I'm not gonna get got no more. Shit. So if you don't show up, if you don't show who you are, I ain't fucking with it, for real, for real. I made bullshit and entertain with it, because obviously you need something that you're not willing to just be upfront with, you know. And I gotta sit here and act like I got patience, you know. When in all actuality, I'm ready to put some shit on blast, you know. You know? Can't deal with this shit. But I can't help that I'm on a different level of intelligence. I have worked hard for it. And I had to go through a lot of hard shit. So, whatever. You better come with that honesty. You better be being honest. That's the only thing that I trust is the truth. That shit be hurting my feelings. I don't give a fuck. You need to give it to me. But anyway. So who are these two other people? Who are these two other people on the outside? Because it looked like you done had to check them. And the thing is that you ain't even checked them all the way. You know, you gave them something to think about. So now they're curious, but they got to get that mental health right before you can really deliver the truth to them. You dealing with a lot of young people? I feel like that Queen of Wands, she's the oldest, or either she's the most mature one. But I mean, damn, you got, it's like 3, 2, 4, 6. It's like 6 options, and she's number 7. But then you got somebody out here floating around in the universe, and you know, you're thinking about that person. What you gonna do, sir? This the liar card too. You lying to people. You just not being yourself. They can't handle the beast. Woo, woo, it's the sound of the beast. Ooh, ooh, it's the sound of the police. Okay, so you got that spiritual authority, baby. Yeah. But my thing is that you are perfect the way in which that you are. Hopefully through your experiences, through your options, exploring your options, you know, you are learning certain things. You're starting to put things together and understand things. I just seen somebody, I seen like a dog like licking his chops. It's like licking his lip. It's like a cartoon. I seen a cartoon, like it's a cartoon dog, and he's licking his lips and smiling with his teeth. You know, somebody brings out the predator. Doesn't it feel good to be able to be yourself with somebody who's not scared of you? And my thing is that, well, maybe that's why when it comes to this other person, to where you're equally yoked with them, you're kind of scared too, because you may feel like there's going to be a clash of personalities, but you don't know that person. You just know that you guys are similar and you have a lot in common and your intelligence is on the same level, but you don't really know that person. You don't know them as a human being. You understand what I'm saying? You can be aligned with human being. You can be aligned. That's what alignment is. Rather on the internet, rather in person, bitch, this is what you get, you know? But the human being may be a little different. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to see how that individual is in alignment. You know, because you like power, and that's who you are. You're a powerful person, but it's kind of like you're a little too powerful for the fragile human beings. So it's giving me Twilight. It's giving me Twilight. So you're Edward. So Edward was dealing with a human. Okay, I know it's just a movie, but study that movie, because that movie actually came as a dream to that woman who created that story. She dreamed that. She dreamed it. That was her vision. It's not just some made up bullshit that she sat around thinking about. You see what I'm saying? So, with him being so powerful, and in the beginning it was hard because he hated her because he wanted to kill her. He wanted to eat her blood. But he couldn't read her mind. So his curiosity took over his desire to want to hurt her. It's giving me Twilight. It's giving me Twilight. You know, with your intelligence, you are a person of imagination. So I don't have to worry about you being toxic about the shit. And I know you understand what I'm saying. And I know that you're lying to people about your last relationship too, because you don't want to tell them the truth. I feel like you want to kind of protect your ex. You want to protect their reputation because people may know who this person is. And if things happen, if things go on with your ex, you don't want to be part of it. You don't want to be responsible for it. That's Capricorn too. Capricorn be doing that. Capricorn be trying to protect people's reputation. So, well, that's it. I hope you got some clarity. I hope you got what you want. Because you was really trying to throw it on thick. I was just like, damn, it didn't even touch me, but I could still feel the intentions. It's like the intentions were lingering. It felt dead. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, oh, they tried to do some spell work, but it didn't even make it to me. But look at me. Look at me. Good old me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even though the shit ain't touched me, but I could feel that there's something cold and there's something, that maybe you need. I showed up for you. You're welcome. I ran away. Because motherfuckers is trying to be mean to me. And I don't deserve that. Okay. So we're going to end it here. So until next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.